Today is a day of mixed feeling. I don't know how to describe it, whether I would say sad. In my opinion, it is a sad day. At the time that we should be thinking of how to unify this country to move forward together, to provide good leadership in this country, we are being dragged down by agents of destruction and destabilization. Most especially, worrisome is a paper that has gotten good reputation of wider circulation. I think it is the most famous online publication we have in this country. And people read it widely, regardless of who the owner is or who the publisher is. We know him. He's an aspirant or a candidate of presidential aspiration in this country. At this time and point, let me say clearly what has been published in the last week, that members of the Northern origin are plotting to impeach the Speaker, is malicious lies aimed at planting seed of discord among Nigerians. Anybody who follows history lane in this country, especially this 9th Assembly, you know that Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila enjoys the support of every one of us, including those that are not from the APC.
Unfortunately, some ignorant, uneducated, lazy journalist pounce on this bill, and I can guarantee you, all this reportage that's going on our papers were based on ignorance. Even for the basis of not passing the bill as a law for this country, please, I urge all journalists to pick that bill and read it just for pleasure. Pick the Water Act of the United States. Pick the Water Act of Korea. Pick the Water Act of United Kingdom and other jurisdictions and compare it with the ones that you have in Nigeria. You will see it is not intended to generate any acrimony, but it's not Sada Soli's bill, it's an executive bill. I only happen to be the chairman, Water Resources, and I found the bill on the committee.
For impeachment, either his ability to pass it or inability to pass it, because actually the work of passing the bill is not, resident, within the powers of Mr. Speaker. It's in the House, on the majority. Whatever the majority, decide is what will go through. So there is no how linking that to Mr. Speaker's impeachment or non-impeachment will serve as the correct information out there. You should treat it as fake news and misinformation, and that is what actually it is.
In a simple language, there is nothing like any threat to impeach Mr. Speaker. Secondly, the issue of a bill or no bill hasn't even been brought before us on the floor for consideration. Thirdly, it is also not true that there is any attempt to put in a supplementary order paper for the sake of considering whatever bill that you may call it. Mine and the interest of the House is to see how we can, support government to fight insecurity. Of course,
I only rise to, as leader of the 9th House of Representatives, perhaps to cap it up, that we are here as a united front in the face of the leadership of the 9th House of Representatives, which is ably led by the Speaker, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, to tell the world through your good media that as far as the 9th House of Representatives is concerned, have been drawn to the fact that recently a video or some publications went viral insinuating that the House of Representatives, through the Northern Caucus leadership, is contemplating impeaching our able Speaker, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. Like my colleagues have said sufficiently, I also want to rise before you and before Nigerians to say, without any fear of contradiction, that such publication or such video transmitted electronically or otherwise was only malicious. It was baseless, mischievous, and unfounded. This House, in every aspect of it, in all ramifications, had never had an instance where we contemplated impeaching our able Speaker, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. In the ranks of the opposition, we have the leader of the opposition seated here with us. There was no such contemplation. In the ranks of the majority party membership of the House, I stand here as the leader of the majority and the leader of the House as well, that we have not had such contemplation whatsoever. The leader of the Northern Caucus, an elder statesman, is here with his white beard and spoke to the world that yes, the Northern Caucus leadership had never contemplated one way or the other, whether in Kaduna or in the Caliphate, to contemplate this impeachment of the Speaker of the House of Representatives. It was malicious, baseless, mischievous, and I would like you members of the Fourth Estate of the Rim, the media, to help us join the war against malicious publications. The House of Representatives, under the leadership of Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, has been a very stable house, united, and we are all out to even join hands with the executive arm of government to see to the development of our dear nation, Nigeria. The fight against insecurity, legislation for the promotion of well-being and welfare of our people, of course with the hands of our opposition members, is definitely our major focus in the 9th House of Representatives. And I want to say without any fear of contradiction once again that no amount of distraction, no amount of mischief will get us derailed out of this national and patriotic project. That is why from the beginning, from the commencement of the leadership of this 9th House of Representatives, the logo or the motto has always been nation building, a joint task. It's a task that all of us must be part of. The legislature jointly with the Senate, the executive arm of government, the judiciary indeed, and the fourth arm of government, the powerful media. I put it on record, must also join us in the fight against malicious publications, and you must also join these conventional three arms of government to help build Nigeria and take it to the next level. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, is at the moment out of this country on a legislative errand on behalf of this institution, and he is one Speaker that I can always say without any fear that has enjoyed the highest level of confidence among the members and the ranks of the members of the House of Representatives. Of all the speakers I've worked with, Femi Gbajabiamila has enjoyed the highest level of confidence among members. He enjoys our trust. He is one leader that every one of us cherishes, right from day one till today. And I want to say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will continue to guide him as our leader, will continue to guide some of us who are his lieutenants to continue to pilot the affairs of the 9th House of Representatives and by extension the National Assembly for the betterment and the utmost development of our dear nation. The issue of insecurity, as raised by my very good friend, the leader of the opposition, is one major problem that we must have to acknowledge. And we must also give it to the fact that yes, the government is not sitting on its oars. Mr. President is doing the best he could. The armed forces are also joining hands with the government to make sure that this thing comes to an end. And it is my commitment that this government will fight insecurity to its knees. I hope you will help us continue to pray for the government, continue to pray for the armed forces so that this issue of insecurity will come to be history by Allah's grace. I want to thank you once again for all the contributions you have been giving to this institution. And I also want to especially thank the members of the opposition under my brother, Right Honorable Indudi Elumelu, for doing the best they could to cooperate with the majority and support the government of the day to ensure that we deliver good governance and also provide succor to our people which of course has been the basis of every developing democracy like our own in Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless every one of us. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.